Okay, so what you're looking at here is the 3D print of the bullets from the Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So if you've ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, there's a part where he's going into Toontown, and he has a Toon gun, and then he uses these Dum Dum bullets. So I was looking on Amazon and I saw these bullets and the gun unpainted is like $165, and uh, then there's one on Etsy where you can get it with the whole case, looking like a real movie prop, and that was like almost $300. So I was like, oh man, I can make this thing myself for a fraction of the cost. Total, with filament costing, so the way I see it is this, right? For the amount that you would pay for the whole shebang, okay, bullets, gun in the case, looking like a real movie prop, you can buy a 3D printer and make this thing yourself, which would be an exorbitant amount of money to spend. But hey, if you're going to spend the money, right, then at least you have a 3D printer and now you can make more stuff. So as I have access to a 3D printer as a teacher and I do these things, I figured, hey, let's create this. I'm going to show you how just to make the bullets. I'm making the whole thing, but I'm not showing the gun because I don't want to give the impression out here that I'm showing students how to make guns. I don't condone making guns, but this is a movie prop. It is a toy. It is also nostalgic, and it's really all about these guys here, the Dum Dum bullets. They're the characters that were the funny ones, basically stupid bullets. If you haven't seen the movie, then it's hard to understand, but if you have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so I'm going to video it and show you the whole painting and everything. I got my cousin's going to show me how to paint because he's a pro painter. We're going to do a whole lesson on painting, but we're just going to focus on the bullets. I'm only going to post the bullets up online. I'm not going to post a gun. And I'll, show the case and everything and how to make it look really nice and the whole process and steps. So here's the first part, the idea and then the printing. And then we'll get to the painting part when I go to do that at my cousin's. It'll be a fun little project and you can watch it. But how to actually create things with a 3D printer at a much cheaper cost than you can buy them on Amazon or eBay or Etsy. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, I have my little friend here, and he's in two pieces, right? So I have the Bondic pen.
which is probably the coolest thing that I've ever come across. For me, I mean, once I showed it to my wife, she was like, "Oh, it's the same thing they use on girls' nail polish," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So it's not new, but uh, as applied to 3D printing, you take a little guy here, and you go ahead and run this Bondic gel on there, okay? And I try to like make sure I wipe it off so it's not like messy on there, right? So as you can see, it's not adhesive on its own. So when I put him on there, okay, it still separates. It's not adhesive. It's not super glue. That's not the magic part. So I hold it with two hands, sort of one hand, get it in place where I want it to be. Then I'm gonna hold it. And I come over here and grab this light part. Turn this bad boy on. I'm gonna turn it on the desk because I don't want any unwarranted sticking before I'm ready. And you kind of gotta push this like so it clicks. And now I'm gonna hold it in my hand because again I'm gonna resituate him because it's not an adhesive. So I want to get this on the camera too. So I'm kind of holding him so you can't see because I need to hold him with my finger properly. Get him. Now I shine the light. Boom. Okay, watch this. This is amazing. So I shine the light, I move it over, and now I'm holding it upside down. Woo! It's not falling off. Perfectly on there. That's Bondic magic. So now I'm just gonna make sure I got it perfect, you know, before I do the whole thing. And I'll put just a little bit more. We're not going crazy. Just want to cover the seam. It's kind of like a plastic welding of sorts. It's pretty cool. Get it in his mouth so it stays on there. Okay. And now, light. Let's see if we get that in there. Put the light all over. Weld. Adhesive. Plastic welding. It's pretty sweet. And that's it. It's on there. Not going anywhere. And he looks good. See if there we go. Get a good video of him. Let me look at the camera. Anyway, that's how it's done. Some Bondic fixing with 3D printing.